When Land Rover reintroduced the Defender for the 2020 model year, it was clear the new version wouldn't be the no-frills utility vehicle that had built the original's legacy. Still, there were subtle, deliberate callbacks to its rugged predecessor, like the exposed screws scattered throughout the cabin. These details are impossible to miss the moment you step inside any modern Defender. In the case of the 2025 Land Rover Defender 130X, elements like the Gondwana stone exposed metal door panels paired with Ebony Windsor leather trim firmly nod to the past. It's one of the few remaining threads, loose screws, if you will, that link the two generations of Defender. But with the 130X priced north of $100,000 as tested, the mission has clearly evolved. This new generation Defender is less about tackling treacherous English trails and more about transporting families in safety and comfort to their next getaway. So how well does the 130X deliver on that promise of comfort? And how tightly is it all screwed together? We took a closer look to find out. Right from the start, a few things stood out when stepping into the 2025 Defender 130X. One feature expected at this price point, keyless entry as you approach, is thankfully present, although it's common even in vehicles costing half as much. Despite the SUV's imposing size, climbing into the cabin isn't difficult. However, once inside, space becomes an issue, especially up front. The bulky center console dominates the area, eating into legroom. While the space is well utilized with dual storage compartments, generously sized cup holders, and a wireless charging pad, it restricts the driver's ability to fully stretch out. On the upside, the seats offer a wide range of adjustments including lumbar support, though massage functionality is absent, a disappointment at this price. Both front seats are heated and cooled, and the power-adjustable steering wheel helps dial in a comfortable driving position. Small storage nooks on either side of the steering column add a bit of functional charm. We're not particularly impressed by the steering wheel button layout, but they're functional enough. The digital gauge cluster is sharp and offers some customization, and a head-up display adds useful information at a glance. The 11.4-inch touchscreen running Land Rover's Pivi Pro infotainment system is a notable improvement over earlier versions. Phone pairing was seamless, and Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are supported. Still, the system occasionally lagged. Changing something as basic as a SiriusXM channel could be more intuitive. A software update might address these hiccups, though overall the system doesn't lag far behind competitors. For the 2026 model year, Land Rover plans to upgrade the Defender's screen to 13.1 inches and promises a faster, more intuitive interface, something to look forward to. One quirk we'd like to see disappear is the partial use of the HVAC dials to control terrain system settings. It feels unnecessarily complicated, especially since all adjustments eventually route through the infotainment screen. It's understandable this setup may have been a space-saving decision, but with the complexity of the Terrain Response 2 system and multiple suspension tweaks, these controls deserve a dedicated interface. As for the gear shifter, it's styled like a pistol grip and designed to save space. It works reasonably well, better than some, not as refined as others. Glance in the rearview mirror, and you'll notice one of Land Rover's innovative features, the ClearSight digital mirror. This clever system provides an unobstructed view behind the vehicle by bypassing the cabin and its occupants, offering a much clearer perspective. Look up, and a massive panoramic sunroof floods the cabin with natural light. Come nighttime, ambient lighting with 10 selectable color options sets the mood, and we're especially fond of the Defender's signature puddle lamp projection. Crank up the music, and the 700-watt Meridian sound system delivers an immersive, high-quality listening experience that's more than up to the task. Where the Defender 130X truly shines is in its premium materials and attention to detail. The Ebony Windsor leather, while monochromatic, exudes sophistication in both feel and scent, wrapping nearly the entire interior in luxury. We're big fans of the captain's chair setup in larger SUVs, and the Defender's execution is among the best we've seen. For an additional $1,000, these seats are not only heated and cooled but also feature winged headrests, definitely a worthwhile upgrade. Each second-row passenger gets their own climate zone, a USB-C charging port, and cup holders cleverly built into the floor. Odd in placement, but functional nonetheless. Comfort and convenience are on par with the front seats. Accessing the third row is surprisingly simple. Just step in and navigate between the second-row chairs. One of the standout features of the Defender 130X is how accommodating that third row actually is. Even adults, including out-of-shape middle-aged folks, present company included, will find it easy to climb back and get settled. Once there, the space is generous, especially for kids. Amenities include cup holders and charging ports on both sides, overhead sunroof access, heated seats, and dedicated air vents, top-notch features all around. Manually swing open the hefty, fridge-style side-hinge tailgate, a nod to old-school SUV design, and you'll find a handy 110-volt power outlet along with a button to lower the air suspension. This makes loading cargo, hitching a trailer, or leveling the vehicle at a campsite much easier. There's also a quirky first aid kit tucked away, as well as the standard tire changing tools, just in case you catch a sharp rock on your way to the lakeside cabin. Fold the seats in this 5+2-seater Defender, and cargo space opens up to a maximum of 87.1 cubic feet with both rear rows down, 47.5 with just the second row folded, and 14.8 with all seats in place. While not segment leading, these figures are competitive, especially when compared to anything short of a Chevy Tahoe or Lincoln Navigator. If towing is on your checklist, the Defender 130's 3.0-liter inline-six engine delivers 395 horsepower and 406 pounds-to-foot of torque through an 8-speed automatic transmission, giving it a robust towing capacity of up to 8,200 pounds, an impressive number in its class. Ultimately, whether the Land Rover Defender 130 is right for you depends on your priorities and your budget. The X model offers bold styling inside and out and includes nearly every available feature short of the V8 engine. And for just $1,000 more, we'd recommend opting for the excellent captain's chairs. That said, the pricier and more luxurious your off-roader gets, the less inclined you might be to push it to its rugged limits. So, before hitting the trails, or the purchase button, it might be worth checking in with your accountant.